an hour and a half driving, just about at the river now. Pretty excited. I've just spent that drive just thinking about the plan today. Pretty keen to see the river. It should be really low, it should be clear. I'm doing a section of river where I've done really well before. It's a really good drift. Yeah, the river should be low, so hopefully there's not too much traffic on the river. It's Easter weekend, so there's always a lot more people out camping and using the river. But yeah, I think hopefully it's going to be a good day. I'll put up a screenshot here of what the app's telling me. It's telling me it's going to be a bad day. I'm just testing this app out to see how right it is. Yeah, I think today I'm going to go, every time I catch a fish on a lure, I've got to take that lure off. So we'll see how many lures we can get through, see how many different ways we can catch these fish. Anyway, stick around. You'll see me next as the sun's coming up, hopefully. I've got still a bit of work to do. It's pretty hard to get the kayak in this spot, so we'll get the kayak in, now drive my ute down to where I'm pulling out this afternoon, ride the push bike back to the kayak. Hopefully at that stage the sun is coming up and hopefully we get one on the surface. We'll see you when there's a bit of daylight. Probably can't see much here, but this is how I warm the legs up for the ready for the pedal drive in the Hobie. About a 6k pedal back to where the kayak is. GoPro probably won't pick it up, but we've got first light, so I'm racing that. I should be down the river now, so a couple more k's to go. Keep pedaling along here. We'll get into it. Not sure how much you can see here. Just going to try and catch my breath back. Gotta launch this kayak. GoPro never shows justice, but I've got a fairly steep bank here. Get down to the river looks good. Got to watch out for these things, tiger pear. They're everywhere. Another big one just here, right next to the yak, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on the back of this kayak. Just let the weight of the kayak pull me down and hopefully not pull me over. It's now been, it's been 2.5 hours since I woke up, so it's the sort of stuff you got to do to get to the best water. Pretty important when you're doing this bit not to have your rods on the kayak, because it's pretty easy to flip the kayak, snap a rod, and yes, I learnt that the hard way. I think it's all still there. That's a kayak on the water. Go back up here to the top of the hill, grab the rods and the backpack and so we can get one off the top. Righto, so what we can do is without getting too wet. We'll drop off here somewhere. Make sure the rods come with me. The bank on the other side is a big sandy flat. It's always the way. That'll make this work somehow. Oh, did it without getting my socks wet. Alright, get myself set up here. Looks good, and we're in a set of rapids here with plenty of flow. So we're going to pepper the edge of these, all the edge of these snags to the surface flow and see if we can get one here straight up. A lot of people ask me how do you catch cod? And the answer is just doing the hard yards, being really committed. Yeah, plenty of time on the water. Not going to catch them sitting on the couch, so it's a matter of just doing the hard yards. It was pretty hard to get the kayak in there, but that stopped most people coming to this spot because it's not easy to get in, and it's even harder to get out at the other end. So yeah, let's say we get rewarded for doing them hard yards. Some days you don't, and that's when you just need to come back and do it again another day. They're a funny creature, but they're worth every bite. Just got to get myself organised here, getting the rhythm, punch cast after cast. Spot them in now. We've got the flow here. It's pretty shallow water, but especially early in the morning, these are the sort of spots where the cod will come up to feed. They'll be sitting on the edges of these bits of timber like this one behind me. They'll be sitting there in the current, just holding themselves there. Have you ever seen a trout or something in a stream? They can just sit in the current without flapping their tail or anything. It's pretty much just pectoral fins. They can hold themselves there, and they're waiting for bait fish. It's a lot easier for them to swim in that current than it is for a bait fish, so this is where they come to do their feeding. See if we can find an active one. Go in the active water. Only a little fella, very little fella, but there, good example. Sitting here in the fast water, feeding. That's my first ever fish on the Baramba Bidgewong. Beautiful start to the morning. That makes it all worthwhile. He's only a little fella, but size doesn't matter. They're all beautiful, these fish. There's no shortage of hooks on these Bidgewongs. Might make him a bit tricky to unhook, but there he is, first little fella for this morning. When you hold him next to that lure, he's not much bigger than the lure, so they're greedy little fellas with that big bucket mouth on them. Very cool. Let's see if we can find his big brother, or his mother would be even better. Good start. Alright, what about this gun spot? I've taken the Baramba Bidgewong off. Sun's actually quite high up in the sky now. It is quite overcast, so it's still a bit gloomy, but yeah, I've thrown that surfacer in some pretty good spots. No more hits after that one. I did have that big boil. I don't know if that'll come through on camera, but really shallow there. I have got a good cod up under that log before, but that could have been a carp sitting up there in the shallows as well. Just spooked him as a surfacer. Yep. Sitting in the flow. Little fella. Oh, got a neat pattern on him, this fella. One for the Tiny Klash. Bit of a drop off there, and just see the water turning over itself. Bit of flow and an active fish. Another small one, but have we got the pattern on this fella when I get him up here. Nice pattern on him. Beautiful little Murray Cod. Just tapped it a couple of times. He never really smashed it, which shows they're not properly committed today, but it's okay. Number 2 for the morning. Use the Jabber's big ass pliers to pull the hooks out. Check them out on the Jabber's website. These are a good bit of kit. Awesome for kayaking. It's awesome for any fishing. Just safer, get your hands away from the trebles. With that magnetic lanyard on it. Good stuff. Thanks, buddy. Oh, Doug, you can't be doing that. Off he goes. Oh, he's come back. Oh, I missed him. Other little one, right in the same spot here as well. Just got that other one. Think that'll happen a fair bit today, because you see here, I don't know if you can see it on the GoPro or not, but that water's just turning over. There's current there coming over that bit deeper water. So if you find one fish sitting there feeding, there's a good chance there's going to be more there in that same area, because there's so little flow. They're going to be concentrated to these flow spots in the river. So it's worth just working them over. It's only the 3rd cast with this lure and missed one. Then we're snagged. Righto, it's 10 o'clock, only the 2 fish so far and missed that other one. pretty quiet, which yeah, was sort of expected, I suppose. Just with a low flow, there's not a lot of activity on the river at the moment. The ones I've got have been in that low, in that choke points and flow, which have just come through a pretty ordinary section of river. Got a bit better water coming up here in front of us, so I just took the depths of Oak 4 off and put the big M4 on. It makes a bit more rattle, a bit different colour. It's got that bright underbelly on it, so just see if that change up will get them to bite. I've got no doubt in this river there's a fish on almost every snag. It's just finding what they want to eat. So I'll toss the big M around, see if we can get a bite on that, and we'll keep using the weedless plastic on the other rod for a little bit. If I can't get any action on there, I'll chuck a spinnerbait on, just something with a bit of flash, see if I can get a reaction bite. Sucking a bit of food into me at the moment, bit of water, and keep punching away. We're just one good cast away from a good fish. So I've got to keep telling myself. Righto, this is tough fishing. Just going through another shallow section now where fish should be doing well to hold in here, unless you're a carp like them ones. Yeah, I've sort of resigned myself to the fact that it's going to be a tough day. I'm almost halfway now. Only got them 2 fish, and that was a long time ago now. It is 11:30 now, sun's well and truly up. Got a bit of bite to it today, which is nicer than being cold anyway. Yeah, anyway, we'll just poke down, get into some good water again and keep grinding away. This was sort of expected. If the moon phase is not great, or that's what the app tells me. Also, it's a very low barometer today, which isn't the end of the world, but those things line up together. It seems the fish are not that active. Even in some of the active spots now, I haven't had a bite for probably 3 hours now, 3 or 4 hours maybe. Haven't even had a touch, so yeah, there's a lot less water here than normal, but there's still the same amount of fish, so they've all got to be sitting somewhere. My guess is they've gone deep. Yeah, and they're just sulking, probably not hungry, not in a feeding mood. So anyway, we'll just keep grinding away. We've got this minor bite time coming up now, so we'll just see if anything happens during that. We'll try and get through this bad water, and we'll just keep casting until we get to the end and see if we can make something happen. Like I say, we're always just one cast away from it being a good day. Just need that one big bite. Stay on there. Oh, that come out of nowhere. Not a bad one, he jammed it. Crocodile rolled himself. He hit that as soon as I started cranking it too. Why aren't the rest of them active like you, mate? Nice fish, we'll get him up here and have a look at him. You'll notice here I cheated and put the Tiny Klash back on, but it's just the most suited to the water that I'm fishing. Only you crunched it, mate, you're a cranky cod. There he is with that Tiny Klash in his mouth. A nice one. Like I say, hit that straight away. Like that's how they eat when they're really switched on. So he must have missed out on breakfast or something, because he really wanted that. Pinch up my hook, mate. Need a new hook on that one. Righto buddy, thank you. Cranky. Up he goes. Oh, that was unexpected, but good to get one. We're right at the halfway corner here, so hopefully that's going to turn the day around. Probably a one-off, but maybe this bite time thing's a real thing, because that's right on 12 o'clock, which is when major bite time's meant to be. Oh, it's still minor bite time, but meant to be one of the bite periods of the day, so maybe this moon stuff is real. I don't doubt that it is real, I've just never taken any of that into account, but when you actually track it, especially on days like today where the fish are a bit quiet, maybe it's going to make a big difference. So let's hope we can get another one while this bite period's still going. Had to be one sitting under there. Oh, you realise it's hooked. Going silly. Ugh. Beautiful. Oh no. Got me around the rudder. Get around this log, mate. There we go, on the Tiny Klash. Third one for the Tiny Klash today. Had to be a fish sitting in that spot. Really nice coloured dark one, this one. Pinned in the corner of the mouth. Pop these hooks out. Have a look at him. Really nice dark colours on this one. Brand new throat. Beautiful fish. Number 4 for the day. Third one on the Tiny Klash. I've abandoned the idea of swapping a lure every time I get the fish and just using what's working. So we can get a few more. Yes. The old willow tree, eh? Oh, he's choked it. The ones that want it are really eating it. Such a weird day. So many good spots I've gone through and just got no interest at all. The ones that have eaten it have really smacked it, and like straight away in the retrieve as well. He's a nice one. Look at that. Tiny Klash. Gorskies down the gob. What a nice cod. The old Jabber's big ass pliers are going to come in handy here for this operation. One right down the back there, pop him out. Pop him out. Perfect. Thanks, buddy. Powers away. We'll reverse it so I can flick into the shade of that willow tree too. There we go. Daydreaming a bit there. Nice log though, he's got heaps of flow. There's a massive set of rapids just back up here, they've come down. Nice all the flow's going through that log. He's just sitting out on the end of it in the flow, waiting for a feed to come. Sadly for him, it's a tiny klash, not a forky tail. Again, he creamed that front hook. Small, mate. He's a healthy one. He's solid in the guts, that one. Beautiful cod. Number 6 for the day. See if we can make it a good day. Still a little bit to go here. Thanks, buddy. Pretty good cod too, sitting on that sponge pile. And we're going to do this. And I chuck it back in there, he never even grabbed it. Got the frog on. Try again, that was cool. Got him! Oh dear! Oh, come out! No! Bugger! Bugger, that was so cool. That would have been a cool way to finish off the day. Alright, kayak is back on the ute. That was a mission. I'll just show you. Normally I winch the kayak up this bank, bit of a cliff. See if we can get to the edge there without falling off. Fair drop off down there, and it's a lot further down there than it looks on this camera. Normally hook the winch up and drag it up that cliff, but got a new ute since I did that last time, and the winch on this ute is not working for some reason, so had to use the old manual muscles today. Brought it up a different way over the side here. It's a fair drag. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, so not complaining too much. How do we sum up today's session? Well, 6 cod. Got that first one on the surface. It was probably a 8th or 9th cast into the morning, so that was a pretty good start. Then it went a bit quiet. Everything looked good. The river looked pretty good. It's just low. All the other fish that I got were on pressure points, or there was a good amount of flow, there was structure. As the sun got up, there was also shade. The last 4 fish I got, they were all good quality fish. They jammed it like they were hungry and active. Yeah, when they bite like that, you think you're going to get a few more numbers, but I was pretty happy to get them ones, and it was pretty cool to see that one explode on the frog in the sponge pile there at the end. Disappointed I didn't hook him, but still it was cool to see it. So that's the whole point of throwing surface, just to see that explosion, so that was pretty cool to see. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.